Everyone, coming to you guys with a quick reading on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. What's new for them in 2026? Do we see a baby or anything coming? All right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys know we predicted the engagement and I'm just going to lead to marriage. Um, that already happened. A lot of things we predicted. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, nah, they're gonna do like a long engagement and stuff." No, what I mean. The timing is now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, families all aligned. Everybody's aligned. You know, as I told you guys straight up, some people give people luck. Taylor Swift give Travis Kelce a lot of luck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, since he got team with her, he get it together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I always tell you guys from the beginning, I always felt this was like more arrangement in the beginning that developed into something because, I always tell you he was the weakest link. And I told you straight up in the beginning that he can self sabotage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to be careful. And, in the beginning, like the first year, you used to see me drinking and stuff like that. And he was acting up and things like that. So a lot of things you see how he was acting up and stuff. When if you look at in 2025, if you notice, Travis really turn things around now and really get it together. Because as I say, he benefit more with Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and I always tell you guys straight up, you know, sometimes you could be with a person and this has nothing to do with the race or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know, with how come, a lot of people want to align themselves with him. His acting career, podcast, we don't hear the count his pockets or anything like that. A lot of things, the brands, everything will be coming. And so when we talk about that, you see about his mom and family, everybody eating. Since Taylor come on the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So she bring him a lot of luck. And I told you guys straight up that he benefits more from this relationship. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that many times. I told you guys straight up. You look at ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. We're gonna talk about that coming up also too. You know what I'm saying? ASAP Rocky benefits from being with Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he don't have to work so hard. The brands, a lot of stuff will come to him because Rihanna already had that access. You know what I'm saying? With Louis Vuitton and things like that. With that company, you know, with them. So it's a lot of things. And yeah, some men will align themselves with certain women, and you know what I'm saying, and the benefits. I told you guys straight up. That's why certain women have to be careful who they bring in because some men have their own agenda. You know what I'm saying? Yes, especially like in the Atlanta area. A lot of these women down there are these men and them trying to be with certain people because they want the brands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We saw that with DGG and the Bailey sister, Haley. I mean, we talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. DG had benefit because of the brand, and then many allegations come out about him and her fighting and stuff like that. He lost a lot of gigs. So I just showing you again. You know what I'm saying? So when coming to this relationship, I am seeing a baby in the near future. We talk about that earlier on. See if they go past a certain time, we're gonna see a baby. And between 2026 and 2027, you know what I'm saying, that baby can come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that is what we're seeing. Everything we had predicted, and a lot of people say, no, they're going to go long engagement. And no, this time is different because she's 30 something years, both of them in the 30s. This is the time now if they want to plan a family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're all from, similar background and things like that. Family aligned, everything's alignment. So definitely, some people are speculating that the wedding could be June 13th, 2026. But we see wedding in the near future. As I say, I still see Travis as the weakest link. You have to be careful because a lot of, if anything, when he's the person, have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my Libras. You know what I'm saying? How they operate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's gonna be on his best behavior this year. I don't see no cheating, no nothing like that. It's just that he's under attack a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even the whole Kansas City Chiefs, with Mahomes and all of them, you see he get injured. And the last Super Bowl, we talk about that also too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get that evil eye. I told you guys that, you guys saw the woman who was doing all the juju and stuff. When Mahomes was playing, the woman was in his stand, the white lady, and she had like a little voodoo doll and sticking Mahomes and saying all kind of stuff. And I keep trying to tell you guys all the time, it happens a lot. It happens a lot in sports. It happened in tennis. It happened in boxing. A lot of times that happened to Anthony Joshua the first time when he came to New York to fight. When he fight that dude, Joshua was all over the place. He wasn't himself. You know what I'm saying? Because we see what happened. You know what I'm saying? The same thing what happened to Kai Cenat also too. We're gonna talk about that. Kai get his wing clip. You know what I'm saying? And then it lead into depression, mental health. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we know how these things go down. You gotta be protected out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, especially why people get witchcraft. The same way too, they get hex, they get a lot of stuff. So that's why I was telling you guys that Travis is the weakest link, because anything you don't want, they could always come through him. It'll be hard for them to get access to Taylor so easily. Travis is more easier to get access to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To cause problems in a relationship now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't see no cheating, not like that. He's going to be on his best behavior. He's into her. He won this marriage. And also, too, we see a baby in the near future. So long as Travis control his emotion, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because, he's a Sagittarius moon. So sometimes, you could have a hot-head temper. Also, too, liberals, they could have hot tempers and stuff. So some liberals will look all nice and stuff. But behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they could be ready to fly off the roof. Especially if the moon is in Aries or Sagittarius or Leo or Aries, or anything like those signs, So that is one of the things I see that he have to be able to control. Other than that, I see he'll be okay. I see that he have to be careful, because I see he have enemies just like everybody else. And I mean, Travis have enemies just like everybody else. I see certain people wishing bad for him, that he and Taylor do not succeed. You know what I'm saying? That himself, after the marriage, after any kind of future marriage, that I see certain people will be trying all kind of stuff to try to mash them up from a spiritual perspective. And I keep trying to tell you guys, why people get hexed just the same way too, just like black people and every other race. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you have good and bad in every race on this planet. You know what I'm saying? From Asian, Chinese, Indian, Spanish, Mexican, this one, that one. Every race have good and bad. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You know what I'm saying? I see it all the time. Every week I see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you have to watch a lot of people. A lot of people out here throwing spells on a lot of people, for all different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Some people will see it all the time. They feel they could send all kind of energies, all kind of stuff. You have to be strong enough to know to reverse back these things so that it won't stick on you. You know what I'm saying? And you won't go down feeling depressed and feeling you want to unalive yourself and different things like that. So people have to be careful, Yeah. So Travis, he have to protect himself moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So definitely, I see also too, when coming to Taylor, I see that she's under surveillance. Certain people in powers in high places are monitoring her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think she learned a lesson from the Kamala Harris when coming to politics and stuff. You're not going to see her into politics and stuff anymore, endorsing her and things like that. So she have to be careful. Even Jay-Z and Beyonce, you're not going to see them also too endorsing politicians and all kind of stuff. A lot of people could be more minding the business, and I'm saying, I don't know what's going on with Nicki. That's a story by itself, and I'm saying, yeah. So, as I say, when Nicki in that situation, that is a sad situation. And I'm saying, I'll just leave it at that. And I'm saying, very disappointed. You know what I'm saying, with certain things. But as I say, I don't do politics and stuff, and I don't talk religion and things like that. So whatever, more power to them. And I'm saying, yeah. Yeah, so when coming to that, I say with Taylor, she's being monitored. A lot of people are watching her. She got to be careful also too. She got to watch her health also too for 2026. In between 6, she have to be careful. You know what I'm saying, with her health and other stuff like that. And Travis also too, he got to protect himself spiritually moving forward and cannot be giving people easy access to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he should go one more last time and try to see if he could, get closer to Super Bowl. It could be tough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, with Mahomes and stuff out. But I think he should weigh his option and maybe give it one last shot. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, career-wise, I see you'll be good. And when coming to acting, you have a podcast. A lot of stuff going to be coming his way because of Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I say everything benefits him more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I'm happy for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and hopefully that between now and next year or sooner, we can see a baby coming. But definitely, I see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it will happen. No cheating, no games, no nothing like that. But I stand by what I say. He's still going to always be the weakest link, whether it's now or in the near future. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's the person that thing. But other than that, and I'm saying both of them love each other. They're all set, everything looking good. I see some kind of court case for Taylor, some kind of court matter with her. Either somebody will try to sue her or she might be suing someone, some kind of future court matter and things like that. Now, guys, a lot of times, as I say, this is why hopefully within the next 6 months into 20, hopefully I could finish doing celebrity reading and just stick to more the spiritual stuff. Because it's just that like a lot of things I hold back on because as I say, I have so much. I have a stalker right now from Botswana. I think he's from Botswana or South Africa where I track him down. So I have someone always when we drop videos. This person always coming. I can like them up and expose them and a whole bunch of stuff, but I expose them in my own island style way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like to do things quietly. So we'll catch them. But that's why certain things I have to say because everything what I'm saying here in these videos, it could be on TikTok. Person could be saying it word for word or something like that. But we gonna deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have more bigger stuff to think about. But that's what we're seeing for the couple. And we see a future wedding, you see a future baby if they go past a certain time. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But I see the baby could come sooner. So between now and 2027, the baby could come or sooner. We see the wedding and stuff like that. Everything looks good for them. I don't say anything bad, no cheating on both sides and everything. They're in a good space. But as I say, Travis is the weakest link. He have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And certain people don't want to see them together in spite of see if they're having any kind of tension in any relationship. They need to pray a lot and stay covered in prayer and do what they need to do. They have the resources. They can do whatever they need to. We don't need to tell them what to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And sometimes, as I say, one of the reasons why I see Taylor just can't let stuff go, a lot of stuff, because, she have that Cancer moon. And I always tell you guys, anybody have Cancer moon or Cancer in Venus and things like that, like how Donald Trump, as much as he's a Gemini and he have Cancer, they can't let stuff go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So people just have to be careful. Cancer sun, Cancer moon, Cancer in Venus, and things like that. And people just can't let stuff go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we wish them all the best. You know what I'm saying? So let's say we pray and send in positive energy for the baby. Hopefully between now and 2026, 2027 or sooner, the baby could come. Hopefully by summer we can see the wedding this year and things like that. So yeah, but everything is up to Travis. He's the person that have to do everything right, and everything will be okay, All right. So take care, guys. No request video. Bye. Happy holidays.